boys, in 16 hours, Season 2 is about to start, and it's going to come along with a lot of updates that we're going to cover in today's video. Honestly, I'm kind of excited just to summon and progress my account, but let's go through the patch notes because he had put it in-game. It's all on screen here, but we can jump over towards JP and show you a lot what's actually coming because, well, if you never played the JP or KR version, then you don't know what half these things are, so let's just go through it. Okay, so we're going to be getting Chapter 6, which is going to be the Underground Temple arc where we get the Veto. Honestly, really looking forward to playing through this because I never got this far on my JP and KR account, and yeah, seeing this cool animation, because we are going to get to see Sea Dragons roar their well, and also Dimension slash Yami, so I'm kind of excited to see how it looks in the actual Black Clover mobile engine. But that's just my enjoyment. I like playing through the slow mode. However, if you want to play through to get obviously free to play gems, then you will be able to get 1.2k black crystals by finishing chapter 6 and actually finishing this challenge. I'm sure even defeating the quest and defeating Veto, you're going to get some shared mage pieces as well, so you're able to max out your season 2 characters even easier. Number 2 is going to be the rate up summon for SSR Swims in the Well, Charmy, and also Ghosh. I have a should you summon later on, but obviously you lot should know by now, you should be summoning. However, Julius is coming 5 days later, so make sure if you do plan the summon, have enough gems left over to where you can guarantee Julius. If you don't, then you can simply wait a week to get it for free. It's like, I think around 6 days because we are still a bit behind. Summer Ghosh is coming as well. Pretty cool character. I love his actual ultimate animation. Might be one of the best in the game. It's just really meme worthy. I don't know. Hopefully we can pull Charmy because she's a character I never got on my JP and KR account, so I'm kind of interested to play around with her because I never got to do it. Number 3 is going to be a skill page summon for specifically Season 2. It's going to be the skill pages for obviously Charmy, Noelle, and also Ghosh. And honestly, you don't need them. There's generally no need. People are going to want this one mainly for the artwork, and that's kind of the only reason why, to be honest with you lot, because, well, you'd actually rather not even use the most skill page on her actual character. You'd rather use something that gives her more magic attack and something to make her deal more damage, because this is yeah, I mean, it's a good one to have, obviously, if you don't actually get, you know, Julius skill page, or you don't want to put Julius skill page on her and you rather use it on Julius, then it is what it is. But yeah, you can get this one likely by buying the battle pass if that's something you lot do. They should remove it. I think they will allow you to actually buy a seasonal skill page. Alright, so we're going to be getting our first new event. This is typical for gacha games where you actually have to beat a quest a certain amount of time, where you get currency, and the more stamina you spend there, the more currency you get, and you can then buy stuff in another shop. You know, typical gacha game stuff. But what's different and more enticing this time around is that Global is actually adding Swimsuit Asta. So we're actually getting 4 characters this update rather than obviously 3. And we're going to be getting a skill page as well. Yeah, the Asta is not the greatest character. I mean, if you got the red one already from Season 1, you're probably not going to be using this one over him. But if you're someone who still wants to start farming your red gear dungeon, then he can be a decent tank for you if you don't have any other characters. So, once again, we take it. I mean, I was going to skip this guy anyway because he wasn't really that good. And I wasn't going to use my reunion key on him, so we'll take the free character. And I'm sure there are going to be other ways throughout the event to get more dupes of him for free, so we'll take a free max Asta if we can take it. New limited challenge mode world boss. This is the exact same one that we have right now, but just a different color. The more important thing to know about this raid boss is that it's actually going to bring a new shop. The current raid boss offers this shop, but don't worry if you don't manage to get your actual versatile mage pieces, because when the boss does return, you still have the same currency, and you can then buy it, hopefully another one, but if not, you can then buy the same one as well. But the new raid shop is more focused on actually upgrading gear pieces, so you'll see on screen now a screenshot of what it looks like. You can see it is more or less just to buff up gear, rather than to buff up characters like how this one was designed around. New gear substat changing system. This is actually quite an interesting one, because this is not something I've really dabbled with on the JP and KR version, because from what I heard came in Season 6 and we are now on Season 7. So this, I believe, just came and we're now getting it this early on Global. Is yeah, very, very good, because, well, you can actually change the substats off your actual LR gear. If you finally get that piece you wanted, but the substats are actually really bad, then you can actually reroll them in a way. For example, Yami, of course, doesn't want any magic attacks, so to get a magic attack stat, and also these ones aren't really that great, so I kind of want to reroll them. Thankfully, with this system, you actually can. Now, you will have different versions. From what I've heard, this one will allow you to keep 1 slot, and in this one will allow you to keep 2. So, for example, if I wanted to keep, obviously, my attack roll, when you do reroll it, you will see right now, you will get 4 new options. Boom, we got 4 new ones here. So right now you can see, boom, we got 4 new ones. Actually not that good. But if I had used the other 2 options, what I could have done was kept these 2 because these are SS and not actually trade them with the lower ones. You can then just keep re-rolling. However, as you can see, it would be a lot of RNG to get the one you want using this one. You want to then use this one for obviously more guaranteed rerolls. So yeah, Glow players are quite lucky because, well, this is like my really good set for Yami. This is the set I won. But this piece right here, I would have to replace and have to try and get it again. So now I don't have to really worry too much about it. I can just keep on maxing it out until I obviously do get it towards level 12. And then when that new update drops, I can then re-roll it and hopefully get better stats. The new special episode, Black Market. This is very similar towards the Noel's Downpour event we had recently where you can go and verse it 3 times a day. This is taken out straight from like chapter 2 or 3 where you do visit the Clover Kingdom and you do get raided by a raider. It's going to have its own special animations and you will verse a boss, which is going to be once again similar towards Noel. We'll say a bit boring because it is just a random bandit. At least when you're versing Noel, she has really cool animations and seeing that massive bubble is kind of nice. But hey, once again, more rewards, you take it. Now, do know it does say when this is dropping. So everything that I just said so far will be literally coming with this new update. However, the actual Black Market mission won't come until the 21st. And then going on now, these are updates that are going to come in Season 2, but not straight away. You can see we're going to be getting a new limited challenge mode called the Spire of Honor coming January 2024. This is quite a cool game mode, I think. Alright, so I believe it's like a limited time event where only comes out every so often. So it's actually currently not available right now on JP and KR. But you can see a screenshot on screen. It's a mode where you can kind of like progress through a tower versus an actual setup PvP bot teams. Basically an actual match, but more or less a competent match, and they got pretty good gear on. So like I said, for what I've heard, the rewards are actually pretty good, but the event is actually quite annoying. So we'll wait and see what happens when it does come to the global one, if they actually change anything to make it even better. A new raid boss. This will likely be the Free Dragon, I believe it is. I think I might have versus once or twice in JP and KR, but this will be probably coming, as you can see right now, in January. A new bingo event will be coming. I believe they actually did show it in the actual trailer, and I think this was around the Christmas time, so it may have been delayed a little bit, so we have to wait and see what happens here. And they're also adjusting the UI for free black crystals and also premium black crystals. I assume there'll be another slot to the right here that will show you that currency. I'm not too sure. So yeah, boys, that is everything coming along with Season 2 of Black Clover Mobile. Excited to summon tomorrow. Can't wait. So be sure to come back tomorrow. We're going to have some summons. Hopefully we can get Noel. We're not guaranteed that because, well, we are only doing around 10-ish multis. Of course, we still have to save some for Julius, but I hope I do get it. Otherwise, I have to wait like a week to get our natural reunion key, which would be quite annoying because I'm preparing for it right now. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.